Good evening. My family and I are trying to leave the UK to find a better life abroad. It's a great idea, but we're being hampered massively at the moment by a house sale. It's driving us nuts. I'm trying not to swear because I'm getting so frustrated and irritated by the whole process. And every time we get an update or we push, we get more information and none of it makes any sense. So, for historical purposes, we sold the house previously to a private buyer, and then they messed us about to the point where we put it back on the market. I did some work to the house, and then we sold again within a week. Then those buyers came back and said, can we still buy it? And we said no, because we're sick of you. So then we sold immediately to somebody else, and one of the parts of their side is one of them's getting divorced. So she's getting a payout from the house she's in. It's amicable. That's not the issue. It's not someone being vindictive or anything. It's literally just a nightmare process. And had we known that, this was the case, had we known the process was going to be this difficult, our estate agent assured us, no, it's quite normal, happens all the time. But what's the reality of that? Well, the reality is that the transfer, we're waiting on the transfer. Their buyers and us, we're all waiting on the transfer. We have no idea when that will be, if anything's happened, because we can't talk to the solicitor involved in this because he's not part of our process. So you just have to wait and hope for the best and keep prodding and poking. And it's causing a lot of tension because we're 15 weeks into selling our house for the second time now. We're trying to desperately get out before Christmas. We want to be abroad for Christmas. It's going to be our 10-year wedding anniversary. And at the moment, our house is just a giant swirling ball of stress. Purely because of this house stuff. It's taken all of our energy into trying to organise the house move. We're doing the work that others should be doing. Chasing, pushing. Nobody does their job anymore. It's really, really frustrating. All we're doing is doing other people's jobs for them. We shouldn't be doing that. And yet we are, because we're trying to push ourselves to leave the UK. So it's really starting to get to us. We've been really shouty with each other. We've had some horrible, frank conversations about what we're trying to do. So this is realities of trying to leave the UK. We've been... I'm going to be honest, we've been shouty with the kids because everyone's so tetchy, because we're not spending as much time as we want to with the kids because time's taken up trying to do all this crap that other people should be doing. So on a lot of channels you don't see this sort of issue. A lot of channels are like, yeah, we just sold up and we left the UK. It's not. In some cases it isn't like that. And this is what I'm documenting, the real process of trying to exit the UK when nobody gives a shit about their jobs anymore. People just are not bothered. They don't care. They go to work, clock off, can't be arsed. And even people that think they're good at their job are hampered by other people that don't give a shit. So we're stuck in this process. I feel like the country is literally collapsing around us with what's going on. Half the country's got their head buried in the sand. The other half are trying to fight somebody who they don't know who they're fighting. And we're stuck in the middle just trying to leave. Budget looming. Less than a week. We should have sold the house. What the hell is going to happen there? God knows. We just don't know. Can't worry about that. There's too many other technical things to worry about with our house sale. And then to top it all off today, we had Eon email us and said, "Ooh, we don't know about... We've been going through our files and we need to... I can't remember what they said now. We need to... we're auditing solar panels and we can't find any information about your solar panels." And I'm just like, fuck's sake! Not again! When we moved into the house, it took us 3 months to register our solar panels. 3 months from the previous owner. And the Eon were awful. Useless. And now it seems they've lost all the information. And they say we need to audit it. Can you send us a letter from the solicitor to say your solar panels belong to you, and a load of other information that we can't seem to find. I'm just like, what level of incompetence do people have to be? Where there's this massive paper trail. We even put a complaint in against them because they were so incompetent. And now they've actually lost all the information. But luckily, after an hour of searching through emails, we managed to find the trail of complaints and actually photos of the paperwork we needed. So we've sent that off in the vain hope that that's going to sort it out. And we really don't need that sort of crap just as we're selling the house, do we? We know they're in our name. We have all the paperwork to prove it. We sent them all the documents by email, and we sent them physically in the post, and they lost the physical copies. It's just driving me nuts. The incompetence of companies and people in the UK now. Just every single thing you look at is driving me mad. I'm a doer. I say I'm going to do something, I get on, and I do it the best of my ability, and if I don't, I really beat myself up over it. So, to see the country full of these people that are just causing each other just utter insanity, I hate it. I really, really can't stand it, and I just cannot wait to get out. So, I'm sorry if there's some swearing or some ranting in here, but our family is massively stressed at the moment by what's going on, and I can't see currently an end to it. We just don't know what's going to happen. We're just completely blind. We just can't get any information out of anybody. So